How is everyone doing? We are here, we are live, we are doing stuff. So yeah, we are live back on more Supercard for like the third stream in a row. Supercard people must be very happy. But we do have some Supercard stuff to do. So we are very close to doing campaign. We've got 3 levels left. One of them is 84, one of them is 69, and the other one is 70. And then we've gotten roxy. I don't know what number is at the minute. It's probably about last time I checked, I think it was at like 24 or something. Might be very wrong though. So 43. So we are aiming for very early. No, why is it? No, need to change that. It is not Danhausen who should be there. It should be Mr. Perfect. So yeah, hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully my mic is taking all this. It sure is. And we are all sound and stuff. Whoa, don't name myself twice. And I'm sure viewers don't want to hear myself twice either. Alright, more campaign. I did splurge on my super coins on an F2 live, which might be a bad decision. Well, actually, I tell you, it's not. So, it's a bit of a weird situation. So, match 1 I need Jacob and Ober to both proc. Welcome in. So, I need Ober and Jacob to proc. Hey, I appreciate the heart me's and the go populars and the likes. Hello, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. It should not be a table, it should be a universe. Definitely not a table. And I don't know if my script is working at the minute. It says AI script tries. That's giving me a thing. It's giving me a prompt. I don't know how much the script's actually working. Like, I enabled it because it told me to. I don't know why. It just did. So I just went with it, saw what happened, and we went from there. I assume there will be a lot of issues when it comes to this script. It will probably be extremely inaccurate. Whenever I tend to do scripts on like a YouTube or whatever, and it's done by obviously the generated AI that it uses, then it just always tends to make mistakes. Hey, man, long time no see. Yes. How's it been? How's it been, Resonator? And there's no point doing that much because we don't have Ober winning. I need Jacob and Ober to proc first, and then live. Nikki doesn't need to proc, none of the others. Well, right then. But yeah, how's it going, man? Hopefully it's going good. Hopefully. I took everyone but Ober procced. And Jacob. Jacob needs to proc as well. 10%. Doing good. Good stuff. I took a bit of a I didn't really play the game towards the end of Leviathan because I couldn't really. I just hated the housing event entirely. I just like it. All my issues I had with Titans, I had with housing. Like, I completed it, but I shouldn't have really. I really shouldn't have. Actually, I should make the screen a bit big for people just to see. Better. Hopefully it's better. I tend to have it on 200 for sight. It is that bottom level we are looking at. That is the 1 person. Right, we need Please, Oba and Jacob. No, I can already tell because we were 9k off. I'm about 11k off normal, off it being normal. These two is just live, and then obviously all the stuff like that. And for some reason, whenever I go onto my Microsoft Edge, it just bugs out. And who procced? Live procced. This match is annoying just because of the dependencies. I've got 3 dependencies, potentially even 4 dependencies. I've not even tried this match yet. I would imagine that I won't need a super move for this because Beefcake, not Beefcake, Mr. Perfect. Yes, he'll be lower, but it's 2.8 mil on a 200k plus on a 2.4, so it's like he needs to get to 5.8. But then I've also got Bundy, who is additional 200k plus, so it's practically a leeway of 200k both sides because of. I think that's why Ober's proc is very helpful for me currently. The only annoying bit, I mean, it should even out though. Hopefully, it would help if they two can do stuff, but we're gonna have sort of like deja vu of the adventure campaign, where I wanted Joe and the Rock to proc at the same time, and that was not happening. In good cases though, this isn't a 20 and 10, this is a 50 and a 10, and then a 40. So, but yeah, prepare for a lot of repetition during this stream. Don't need you to proc, Bundy. I need you. Can you save your proc for? Can you like transfer your proc to Jacob? I know my camping guide server link on Twitch is broken. I will try to fix it as soon as I can. I won't be fixing it on stream because I'll have to log into stream elements. I mean, I could, but then I'd be back soon screen, or I'd take the thing off, which I don't really want to do. So, the only reason I'm pointing at Ober first is just because if I know Ober procs and they put him in second, I know Jacob's not procking. But at this rate, both of them on the timer. So, it's really weird. Whenever I put, so I just maxed out their equipment off camera, and they just don't seem to work that well. What I'm going to use for is Dusty, Leviathan, probably Bombreaker, Rain and Live. Yeah, no, that's not a bad shout. Not in Chad. Yeah, that's fair. The only thing I will say about this campaign is that you need as long as you can get 3 mil on the 2 males, unless you get leeway, which is what it is. My Jacob currently with max Leviathan equipment is 3.1. No momentum. I'm also working with only 2 momentum as well. So this is my situation. I did get the Vulcan for the up arrow because I did use it for 63. And she's not charisma. She's power and speed. It's very unfortunate. Which if she was, then Nikki would have been out for obviously Vulcan. Vulcan would have been probably about 3 mil. Plus the additional. Ober is still too weak regardless. I've currently got an equipment form which is making my left arrow, a right arrow, but only ability because of Perfect and Bundy. Because Perfect and Bundy on their own will not be enough because of the difference that I said. 2 momentum is pain. Yeah, it's because it didn't bother in PvP because I just haven't been playing the game. That Otis I completely skipped. No, I already know because of. Oh, but man, what's gonna happen is Ober's gonna proc, Jacob's gonna proc, Liv's not gonna proc. Corner. It always happens. But yeah, no, 2 momentum is a pain. I've actually managed to get this far into campaign with just my 2 momentums. Funny, finally. So, like, the only issue is, I think for 63, I'm gonna need 2 momentum slots. If not, I'll be very shocked. I'll be very, very shocked. You guys see a lot of running wild. I could look at the other 2 levels. What are the other 2 levels? 69 and 70, of course. See, this is my problem with this stage. 3 mil, I don't have a person who can hit 3 mil in them stats for speed. And it would be a big help. So I've already done 63. It's 69 and 70, that's I've got issues with. But yeah, she was. She definitely was a big help. She helped me for 63, 80, 81. Chloe, welcome in. No, Eva? It's not that I don't think I could hit them stats. I'm probably overcomplicating it. But it's the 2 momentum slots problem I've got, which will give us so many issues. Plan getting both Rainers, that is quite smart, actually. I find the up arrow a bit more helpful just because of the arrow, but I mean, it's a to each their own because of this charisma aspect of the right arrow Rainer. And then, obviously, the up arrow as well. Being, well, up arrow. Yeah, one's right. Unless they bugged out the backstage one, should be yes. The other Vulcan is an up arrow. I know firsthand I've got it. And the only reason I'm going for both is do I have to have Maxine? Yeah. I don't have Maxine, so she's out the window for me. She wouldn't have been that effective either way with this anyway. Because Maxine is a up arrow and a down arrow. But I don't even have Maxine Pro. God, that's because I didn't find any use for her. I had campaign done way after Maxine. I have her equipment, but not her, not card of her. That works anyway. Also, I could choose like the Leviathan card, but not really much point. They're both up arrows anyway. Please say put Oba's a 50% chance. There's no point entertaining that. Like I said, this bit will be very boring. It's me just needing 3 procs to happen at the same time. One of which ain't happened yet. Joanne, welcome in. The only thing I find with this campaign in terms of difficulty is when it is all stats that are 3 mil currently. So like I look at like 69 and 70 at 6.1, which is like 3.15, 3 mil at own 3 mil. And then like what 268? 262, which is 3.3, 3.35 really. Yeah. Like, the biggest issues I've had in terms of levels was 63 because I just had no good up arrows. And this was when the nerf happened. Like, when Immortals got a big nerf. Mark, welcome in. And the montage should be pretty easy. For what? What stage? 63. Look, now with the current system, yes. I used Macho and Logan. The Samsung Logan, not the other one. 6'9". For 3.3 on 2 stats. For 3.3 mil. There's no one that I can think of who has special equipment who is 3.3 mil. That is like a down arrow. Like, I know Holloway and Austin, obviously, they're options, but I don't think they'll hit 3.3 mil. On top of someone else needing to hit 2.8 bare minimum. For me, anyway. Start of a ladder. My current ladder's like 362, something like that. So like an F1 ladder. Holloway could probably help. For a 3.3, didn't think about Austin. I mean, now with the other Austin out, it'd be very interesting to see if people go for that Austin. I needed Vulcan more than Austin, so that was my second option, was Austin. But I chose to go Vulcan. It's a weird one. It's because I got... This is why collecting sucks. Because I got the car packs, the 2 equipment, Bundy, and then I think I had to get not Tiffany Stratton's equipment, someone else's equipment. Actually, no, I didn't even get that. So, I just didn't have... I had like 7k backstage tokens. I hate collecting sometimes. So expensive. Welcome in. Holloway for me only hits 2.7 mil. At near max equipment, so for 3.3, when I need someone else to either hit 3 mil or 3.3, which speed wise, no one's hitting 3.3, unfortunately. I mean, unless you got a name to throw on the hat, I'm all ears, but. Ober's fraud him. I don't think I ever got Black Badge on Taker, did I? If I did, I might have to throw Taker in the hat instead of Jacob. Jacob is 2.4 mil, I think, on his own. So, I mean, Taker's pot rate is better though. It is 100k difference. Right, let's do some experimentation, chat. Let's do some experimenting here. So we'll put Austin in. Out, sorry. Taker on. So yeah, he is worse, but I wonder if... Did I ever get Black Badge on him? Nope. That's that answer. Oh, page 3 might be my option. Yeah, I got page 3. Yep, page 3 stats. Where would Taker go up from this? I'm guessing 2.3? Yeah, 2.3. He's nowhere near enough, is he? Both massively fall behind as well. Give it a shot, but I mean, it's a 50 and a 30, and then 40. Nah, difference. Difference gonna slaughter me. Take a proct, yeah. Finley, welcome in. The issue is, with 2 momentum, I don't really know who I can knock out momentum between Nikki and Liv. I mean, Liv would take less of a hit than Nikki, but Nikki... One of these will have to go momentum. More than Matels, but... Oh no, Nikki's actually worse. Jaden Muckman. Like I said, if anyone does have any recommendations in chat, feel free to shoot. Caitlin Muckman. I don't have Roman's equipment, so... If it's just a 3-pot match again and we're in trouble, then we're back to square one. Sophie Buckman. I don't know what it is. Whenever I stream, my luck is so much worse. Saying that, I got obliterated in rerolls earlier. I mean obliterated. If I did have 3 momentums, this would be so much easier. It would just be 2 procs needed. I mean, to be fair, it was only because I hated housing, the housing thing. Can I rate your deck? If you redeem a deck check, yes. But I need Ober and Taker to do their thing. Yes. No. But, let's try. See what happens with this. This is gonna solely depend on difference. Please only live to proc. Live procced? No. so these getting not like this. Only have 30. 310. Yeah, rough. Only 310. So doing that option's worse. Just this once. Now I have to treat viewers fairly. How? 3.3. It's a 400k. It's 16.51. And then this is... Why is she so low? Wait, hold up. Oh, wait, no, because I didn't give it. Wait, no. That makes no sense. Because of... Right. It's either I'm being really stupid, or the game's just scammed me. I mean, I know it doesn't count regarding general stuff, but that should not happen. For $2.50 from Unlive Proc. What? What? Can't see. Something about that seems wrong. So, odd. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. It's either they've patched something, or I've just been scammed. Yeah, so 8.3. Someone tells me they've done a patch. Oh no, no. Eh? Eh? Well, first match is going all over. The difference 200k was 200k. No, it wasn't 200k. Yeah, it was 200k. One of them had to go momentum. Let me check something. So, huh? Alright, so they didn't give me this. They claim that's just pure 6 mil. So we need, right, chat. Remember the number 6.6. So 3 mil. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win, chat. What? That is a win. That's a win. That is a full-blown win. He goes to 3.7. And then yeah, that one's on, this one's on me. Because of, yeah, I know it's not included that. That's why it shows it's a loss, but it's not to win. What? They both procced. Obviously, the Battle Pass cards have been booked for ages, but... What? That's a win. I generally don't know what to say. That's a win. What? So, Techno, welcome in. Like, these two procking at the same time, that was going to be a win regardless. But then... Yo. Welcome back in. Hello. Eh? Right, so someone needs to be red flagged here because there is no way I've just lost that. I do debt check and admit I'm baffled. Who's just got shot? What? So... It's either that or they've doubled his stat. And then Taker's done Taker, not done Taker. Eh? Well, we've got a debt check coming up anyway. Oh god, yeah, it's a scam. It's not the others. I always remember the Robocop. Alright, we got a debt check here for Black Magic. We've got a King Kong Bundy here with tough ones going on at 3,118. We've got a normal Kane, just a Kane Pro from the Attitude Era 2K26. We've got an F3 Logan, which somehow is worse than Kane. Would. Danhausen, who is not that good. Apparently 28,700 though, much higher than my number. We're Ripley at 11,000. Charlotte Flair with a cut-off image. It's also an F3 as well, which is, you know, cool. Brandon Rose Leviathan F1 and Lucifer Unleashed F1. Not really been playing, got bored? Yeah, fair. So I need to go back in there and not get scammed. I just won by 100k and it's not giving me. Oh, this company. This company. What? It's done it again! What do you mean? What do you mean? Should you do campaign? The stats currently are 3 mil. The highest is like 3.3 mil. It's between 2.5 and 3.3 mil. Eh? What? I understand the second match being a loss because Nikki didn't proc, but... Huh? Right, Ober's 2.9. 3.7! It's a 400k difference! His proc doesn't count! This Taker proc doesn't exist! Apparently. 3.7 mil! Like, the difference is... Right, if anyone wants to do some math, if anyone wants to calculate out, calculate differences. So we've got a 3.703. Then knock that off challenge stacks at 3.323. It adds up to 6.652. Wait, his proc is 200k. Wait, no, 6.652. Then what's the difference between his stat then? His stat was like 3.75 earlier. What? If I could rewatch the stream, I would. Why? I'm baffled. This had a different number earlier with the same result. I'm not being... Oba was a little stronger as well. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Oba was stronger. Oba was over 3 mil, allegedly. And now he's down to 2.949. They were both... I understand that. Like, your math isn't wrong, obviously. It is 6.652, so I would have lost either way, but... Eh? This was higher. This was higher. These two not winning is... Again, it's not accounting Nikki's Liv's proc. That is... You know, that is what it is. These two should be fine with whatever. Gav, welcome in. I mean... just nothing. Oh no, he's actually... No, of course. Well, of course it's lowered. It's not 10%. But didn't hand off fine? Yeah. Because, Oh, but that's the proc either way. Right, let's just go back to the original plan with Nikki. With Nikki and momentum instead of... We'll just take the 10% proc issue. So we'll do 3 procs instead of seemingly 4, which one of them's apparently impossible. Oh, I put the wrong card in. But yeah, no, heading and thingy should be fine, yeah. Should be. Unless some miraculous bug happens. Again. But... Because the, it's what I said earlier, the differences should even out. From each other. So he should be, yeah, he should be 0.1. And then, obviously, Ober and Jacob is the only 2 that need to proc at the same time. Nikki now no longer needs to. It's just, Liv. Oh, God. Alright. Ober and Jacob first. I always put Ober first because he's the one who tends to proc first. He's got a high proc rate, so... Okay. See, this is the thing I don't get. Like, when he's with Taker, he procs all the time, but when he's with Jacob, he just never procs. These two can't win regardless. Because, well, I mean, they could, but there's no point. No point having them win. No, Nikki propped. See, Nikki can prop, but Ober can't. 10% by the way. Kurt should go to 6 mil and Bundy will go to 6.3. Give or take. Maybe 6.59 or something. It's a bit of a... Oh no, he'll just touch 6.6. So yeah, no, them two are definitely fine. It's just the mess on the other first 2 matches. I put 84 back up just so people can actually see what I'm waffling about. Just yes, I do, but I can't really put anyone else. Which just are you on about? actually. It changes depending on what you say. So if you're saying the Leviathan one, yes. Not train like, but yes. But then who am I gonna put? But then I need to make someone else on 3 mil. With, because I do have the crown, yeah, 100%. But it's just Dusty for Dusty. Well, I assume you want Dusty for where Oba is. Keep Oba in, but a mouth guard, which I don't have. And then this is why Oba is where he is. Just because that difference. That difference ain't high enough. Because it's 2.8 mil both sides. Roman and Henning. Let me see about Roman. Roman I'm unsure about because I don't have his equipment on. I don't have his special equipment. I mean, it might be a shout. Something to try. Oh my god. Oh my god, all my Roman stats suck. Chat, someone tells me might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, chat. With Roman. Roman's going to get murdered. He will get murdered. I mean, hey, there's a chance you're right. 2 budget should be fine. No, but Kurt is screwed. Because I'll have Oberproc. Oberproc is only 131. I don't have a mouth guard. I mean, hey, there's a chance that I'm, you know, if I give this a try, whatever, and it works, yeah, great. Someone tells me, oh, I don't think it will. Where is Dusty? Probably in my level 0 category. Don't tell me I got rid of him. I didn't. I've done nothing with him. I did not train Dusty. Because I didn't care about him. That's why. That's what I'm saying about, I do not think Dusty will work. I mean, like, will he work? What would he get up to? Let's have a look. You. .5, yeah. Good idea, but yeah, no. Maximum to get 2.7. That's not enough. Difference will do him in. Obus Proc is not supporting him enough. Obus Proc will only be a 131 to a 3 mil. He's behind as it is. Unless I can do like this, which sound, I don't think it'll be enough either way. Difference will do him in by about 150k. Because if this is my thinking, right? So to hear me out. If right, Roman sadly no, because he's screwed. He will only go up to 2.6 mil. Straight enough. Oh, right. If you disagree, please tell me. By the way, no, I'll think about it. But with Obus Proc, with Jacob, they're fine as long as both of them proc, and then Lib needs to proc on her own. I couldn't if I swap either of these out of momentum, I can make this much easier. But then these both have to proc at the same time. Which, I'd rather do these two than these two. This is 40 in a 10. 2.7 mil. Although it would help because of, obviously, Ober's whatever. Which is fine, but I don't have Mouth God to support him. He will be finished. Oh. No matter what I do, he's finished. I mean, like, of course I could. Like, if I had some Dusty, I'd probably be in a much better position. But then I would have no one for Kurt to support. He's alone in his battle with his max 41 equipment. Joe Hendry's not in the tier either, so can't reuse. There's no left arrows. That's where Dusty would have come into play, but now I don't want to seem far up in my ways or whatever. I am listening to advice and stuff, but it's just that I don't think it'll work out either way. Just by my looking at my math of difference. Yeah. I need a solo proc to happen that would a glitch proc will win without anything. That'd be funny. Do I have any other pros? No. That are viable? No. The only other vibe, like, I think from this tier, I've had R-Truth. That's about it. Taker won't work either. Actually, no, he could. He could. Actually, let me try something. Actually, let me have a look at something. I may throw myself under the foot here for this. I'm gonna try something. Hold up. Hold. I'll break actually. But no, it won't be enough. Right, chat, hear me out. I think I may actually be able to make Dusty work. Might. It depends if the game loves me enough. If it doesn't, then it's not happening. Let me... This is where I'm going to throw Dusty in, by the way. Right. No, it won't. The only viable option would be that. No, it's his difference to him in again. It's his diff. It's just different. So that would do everyone in. Now, the reason why they're not winning is just difference. Because what? He's not going to do anything. He's screwed otherwise, so. That's the only feasible way I see Dusty getting in. I mean, if you want to have a look at my right arrows, then I'll slowly, you know, go past them. Miz is too weak. I've already tried him. For anyone says try Miz, he's too weak. Give it a shot. But then we're in the same scenario. That's the thing. We're in the same scenario. Oh, that Taker and Dusty would only work in match 3. He'll get smothered otherwise. It's Jacob and Brock. I'm not going to entertain it because the previous match lost. So, this is where Nikki's going to proc now, just to laugh. Because she's the other 10% that doesn't need to proc. Oh, okay, neither. They both decide to go on retirement. That's the numbers. But you add like 280 to him, that's 2.6, and you add like 2.7 to him. They'll both lose. Horrifically as well. I mean, Dusty's got nothing on him, so. They win. It's either I really don't understand super moves, but I swear with the super move they add these stats, not the other ones. They always lower it down because I'm pretty sure I know this because this has happened to me before. Need to beat 3.1 on both. What do you mean? Is he welcome in? No, it's not this match I'm concerned about. It's this match I'm concerned about. So when it adds to Dustin, take it, add onto tab bonus. True, but because it's 2.8 mil either side. He is 17k down. Get back to the original problem. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is only match 3 support. Because right. We've just tested these two. Obviously they did nothing. These two will lose because these two lose. Oh, you can't really see my logic because my thing's not showing. So initially, if we put Jacob with Dusty, he will lose. You're gonna need momentum. See, the thing is, it's a weird one. I've had before these two proc at the same time. Ironically, I've actually had 4 proc at the same time. But, well, I say all 4. I only have 2 momentum slots. Hence, this is why I'm not going with Dusty. I would. Obviously, I would. You know, I'm not going to say that it will never work for anyone. He would, 100%. But from what I've got, no. You can't stick any of them in momentum, or else the female match will get obliterated. For the most part. Like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm declining your idea, because I'm not at all. Like, I understand what you're saying 100%. It's just the after of it. If that makes sense. I don't want it to seem like I'm declining your idea for the sake of declining it. Exactly, yeah. Like, this is a solution that will work. 100%. It's just got to happen. It's 3 procs. That's all. That's it. That honestly is it. 3 procs. Everything tried worked. But yeah, exactly. That's why I was iffy with it, because it wouldn't do anything with the first problem. Liv is fine if she... This match is fine if Liv just procs. If Nikki procs, we've got a problem. Oh. Rip. Rip. Happy, Oba and Jacob didn't proc there. See, like, these two are fine. They're fine. They're chilling. They're sound. They're sound people. But yeah, no, that is the original problem was match 1. We can't escape the 2 match fiasco that we have. Can't escape it. If I had Oba's crown, I might have been able to do something, but it was just not meant to be. I didn't buy it. Now Oba doesn't want a pocket. Oh, it's probably because I'm put at this rate. I'm just gonna flip the script and go Jacob first, like every match. Seriously. Live procs here? No. What the? Oh. But yeah, no. I will say it's a good idea. What you're doing is a great idea. It is. I don't want you to feel down about it. Alright, come on, Jacob. If Jacob puts for, if we see like 7, like if we see the internet funny number, that means it's done. No, okay. Now they're both in retirement. They both had enough now. I don't know what it is about BlueStacks. It seems like the rates for procs are so much worse than phone. But Nikki can proc. Do all this just for Nikki to proc and it loses. Woo. Running wild. He's been running wild. I should at some point have a look at stage 6, 9 and 17 in case I actually can do them and I've not realised. Just as a bit of difference for, obviously, what we're currently doing. I've got a bit of a plan for 70. One of them. Liv's gonna proc here, by the way. I guarantee we're getting a gifted, not gifted. We're getting. No, okay. Why is it with Nikki procking? She's 10%. Procs more than Liv on a day-to-day basis. This is really adventure to deja vu. It will take a while. So we've got 5 people in here. If you are here, just be prepared for a lot of repetition. We need a 10%, a 50%, and a 40 to go off. Or both of them goes in time. That works. That does work. What do you need to do is put Austin into a mortal slot. 469. For because of the other match. Things that I don't think Cody and him be enough anyway. In a just world, I would be able to have Tiff Pro, but I don't have her. I chose to have 2 Liv instead. Which I know some will say is quite thick, but we move. Let's go, Jacob. No. Both retiring. They're both actually retiring. Jacob's proc rate is so weird. Sometimes it goes off like twice in a row. Next minute, they're not going for another 50 times. So. It's just one of them things, to be honest. Ooh. Sometimes you gotta stretch. Okay. Bundy can proc. Bundy can proc, but no one else can. Go. Right, we go again. As always, we go again. Alright, Jacob, please, mum. Jacob, please, mum. I know he won't, but no. It's odds are actually better on phone than Blue Stacks. I can prove it. Luke, welcome in. It's just because I'm a live audience. I've got a live audience. You know, people who watch me live or on VODs or whatever. And Cat Dad just like, nah. We're not gonna give him any entertainment. His stream is going to suffer. He has to wait 4 hours for this thing to work. You could just tell. Seriously, you could just tell when Cat Daddy full blown hates you. This is that day. Like Cat Daddy hates me. Wow. Please just help me. Please, Jacob. They're both in a retirement home or something. They're moving like Frank Woods in Black Ops 2. If you know, you know. If you generally know, you know. Live proper. I mean, hey, if you stick around, you'll probably see me lose my mind. Please, you two. Just learn to proc. Fab Woods in Black Ops 2 confirmed. They're actually in Black Ops 2. They are moving in 2025 like Fab Woods. They are like a 96-year-old Fab Woods. In a wheelchair. In a retirement home. I kid you not, chat. I mean, if we didn't have that bug earlier, then we actually would have done it, but we had the bug. So, that was fun. I like us doing like the fireworks as well, just to like brag to me that it's not done. Like, it's done, but it's not. Go on, Jacob. Alright, welcome in. Please. Yes! Oh my god, please. Live, please. Please live. Live, please. Oh, I swear to God. I swear to God, live. Please. Please. If Nikki procs, it's over. Thank you! Thanks, Liv! Thank you! That's what needed to happen. And then, please, right. All this just flees due to loot. He is so astronomically low. He's so low. We won by 74 grand! Let's go! Let's go! And now we've got 2 more levels to do because campaign hates me. Woo! Surprisingly, they actually generally almost lost. Which I knew anyway was going to be close, but... Right, the thing is though, campaign is not finished. We have 2 more to go. And that is 69 and 70. Now, one of them, I don't think I can do anyway right now. However, there is a chance I may be able to do one of them. It depends. But first, let me put 84 in my Discord server. And then we will continue. Whoa. Right, campaign. Cat mode, you're welcome in. Amelia as well, welcome in. User welcome in. Finally. Ooh. Alright. Let's get away from stage. So I think the next one that's probably the most durable is this one, which is stage 70. The reason I say it's probably the most durable now at the minute is because of the stuff that we could have. Firstly though, I'm going to take equipment off everyone before I do anything. Now, if anyone does have any advice for me for any of the stages, feel free to put them in. As I said earlier, I am all ears. If you do have any advice for me, or what you think I could do, and I'll have a look. If it's if I can't, then sorry, it's what it is. It happens. Now, a lot of my people aren't fully trained, which is a bit of an issue. So we're gonna look at stage 70 first. It's probably the one that we can most realistically do, and it requires a 3.05. There. It's a bit of a weird one. So I need to make Austin the Immortal. You are Obafemi. You are not Steve Austin. Alright, Steve. He's 1.9 mil. Okay, might have a few issues. The only other thing, though, I am including Oba. Because Oba is... Well, Oba. No, I'm joking. It's just because he's really cool. It's really cool. It'll be a really good, strong card for this stage. In particular. The only problem is I need to find a level where I can make him work. Essentially, so... Right, so momentum-wise, who do we go for, chat? I say we'll go for Oba. And maybe Lita? I could do a Fatu pie. With Oba and Fatu in a tag and then a table for the second. What we thinking, chat? So if I put Fatu in instead of Eric, you don't need to be there. I didn't put the thing on him. I just put him in momentum. You. Oof. Alright, let's swap. Oof. Nah, I think you'll be fine without it. Because we're using a table anyway. It's perfect is our next best. I'd say we skip the toughness match here. And then we prioritize these. The only thing is we may need Oba to do a proc, which is fine. It's 6.1. I think we'll be able to do stage 70 without issues, right? I've really overcomplicated it. The only thing I might do is put Lita on a toughness equipment for now, just because I do not trust the 3 mil problem. Let's just try it. I think I'm fine, right, with these, but we'll just check. We'll check. There's always one thing about checking. Always check. If you're unsure about something with campaign, just check. So I say we do these two first. I think only Oba will need to proc here, instead of Jacob. So we're not gonna have a issue where like 84, where we obviously did nothing. These two would super move, so I'm just gonna ignore them entirely, and then I'm just gonna do a table check for the next match. So let me just do a check. But I think they should be fine, right? But just yeah. Okay, so we can do stage 70. Stage 70 is doable. That is perfect. That makes my confidence up more. That's sure. Oh. I just want to check this match again. I just need Oba to proc. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Cool. 10k? Oh no. More than that, actually. Sweet. I mean, if I was being arrogant, I'll be able to say I can do. I can actually do that match. Probably. Actually, no, I could really. Being honest, I could. But then these two get slapped. So. Yeah. Actually, does Jacob need momentuming? So yeah, he's in. No, he's not in momentum. Who does it put in momentum? Austin. Who's my second momentum slot gone to? I don't remember. Oh no, it did go to Fatu. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because of obviously he won't gain much benefit from what I'm doing. I mean, I could always swap these equipments. Let me swap the equipments around. So instead of prioritizing open power, put his ability on. Give him some ability. So 200k plus ability, and then Jacob obviously with the better amount of power. I'm gonna take him off though, and then probably put perfect on this. I'm trying to find like kind of ways that I could do this match without a super move, basically. I think I could. He says he thinks he can. Probably, in theory, I probably won't be able to. I can't remember which one's better. I think it's this one. 2.3. It'll be a rough one. 2.3. Oh. 04. 0. Cool. It's you. Oh, wait, no. Yeah? Window, no, it's way less. So, with these two, Oberproc, 200k. I say I would give this a shot. We give this a shot. So yeah, these two are out of it. Would help if Ober did decide to Ober. It's a 200k proc. That's why I'm thinking about it. There we go. Can we put Austin and Perfect both momentum together? I can't remember. What is Austin's equipment? Oh, I mean, he's not based in power, is he? Oh, he's in that one. Oh, no, that is a red flag. That is worse. Then you. Is it dependency? That's all it is, chat. It's just a big dependency. For those who say that I'm trying to get campaign done as quickly as I possibly can, you're not wrong. How would? No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine, right? Ooh. This about to tell us. User welcome in. It's whether this female match can be done without it. I think it can. Or it's going to be close. It's just... With a proc? Any of them? No, they fall short anyway. Nah, it don't matter. The only way I could probably get out of it is if I put Mr. Perfect out momentum and put Jacob in for that match, but I think the other two still lose. I don't even know what his thing's 20. So yeah, I prioritize these two in momentum, so that's what I'm saying. If I put Jacob in, at least we put one. Yes, chat, I am trying to find, like, sneaky way out. That is what I'm trying to do, is just generally find a sneaky way out that I can get out of it. So yeah, these two again. Nah. Yeah, there's no sneaky way out. It's either Mr. Perfect goes in momentum or to super move the female match. I mean, I could just support it either way, but I could support one of the matches and then just put in. Obviously, we'll just do it the simplest. We'll just do it the simple way. Without overcomplicating anything. That simple way being this. Being this way of doing it is having Ober and Fatu together, and then obviously going from there. That level, it's one of them levels that is just a pain to deal with, generally. So, It's just inevitable, really, it's gonna happen. I was watching his power up. I think his power up is. Oh, I need to base this thing for charisma. 10 full stats. No, yeah, like I said, Boston's terrible all round. Probably the 8. Yeah, he's 6 though. This is probably the best build in terms of his charisma, right? 2.2. Yeah, okay. Nah, that one's better. That one is definitely better. I'm not even gonna try to get out of it. Stage 69 is the last stage remaining. I've just googled some Royal Rumble though, just to. I like how Fatu procs. So yeah, this is just an Oba party. These two do not need to do anything. So, we ignore them. We ignore that, and then obviously we'll table the Mr. Perfect match with Austin. I know it's highly paid to win. The only thing I will say, just wait for special editions to come out. There's like over a month of tier left. There's an LT coming out on the 3rd. That's probably gonna have a lot of stuff, probably a limited edition. So, as always, just get your limited. Just wait for special editions. You do not need to rush campaign, at all. If you do try to rush campaign, you're gonna fall into a lot of traps where you are just going to have to spend, like unless you've got like the best luck ever, it is nigh on impossible to do it without not spending. So, like the stuff you see me do, I don't condone it, by any means. I don't like showing like the paid stuff. Well, I say I don't mind it. I don't mind showing paid stuff, but I will never advertise it to anyone to say that it's a good idea to do it. Like, I understand that people in, like, who see my campaign, if you're in my campaign guide server, that server is a lot of paid stuff because of the fact it's early campaign. I don't tend to update it afterwards because I don't really tend to do it. However, I will be making it more live, more global, like more open out to people, to go into it and say hello to it and stuff like that. Well, I say hello, you can't type in it, but like to see it basically and see stuff. So I probably will put my update campaign stuff onto there, if I do choose to come back to it, and basically just leave like stuff like a super move, for example, and go from there. But on the completion end, obviously just gotta go from there. I'm actually happy that I'm losing matches because of the gets my super move up quicker. If you do want to know ways to get your super move up quicker, as I've just said, lose. I know it sounds so hypocritical. Just lose. Just lose matches. Don't try to win them. Unless you're training cards, then obviously use your training card. Like with this at the minute, I'm going to keep obviously shot's gonna stay on. Procs sadly don't work. Proc variant doesn't work in Rumble, very annoyingly. It's the only one of the only ones that you could technically do it in Rumble in that doesn't work, which is very annoying. But it's just one of them things. Blame Cat Daddy for not making it work. Right, we'll leave it with that one. We'll just do Kit Wilson's level until we get super move, which should be very soon. Okay, so wait, got super move, great. Hey, welcome in. Cool. Super move these, table the third, and we're cool. And we're done. One more left. Whew. The number currently was around, I think, 42 when I last saw it. There's a high chance it's probably going to be around 45 now, 50. My lowest campaign I've ever done is 52. And that was Lola. And then obviously she went up to like 2,500. She went up to 100 with a day. Once WrestleMania equipment came out, it went to a day. It went to like 100 a day. Seriously, it was crazy. I'm so happy that I managed to finish it like relatively early when equipment did actually get released. I'm just gonna put in the Discord. Just wait for special editions to come out rather than using alignments. They are high not recommended. Generally. So this is 70. Wait for SEs or LEs to release rather than. Can't type. Cool. So 70 is done. We got one more. One more. Speed charisma, and this is our troubles because I don't really know where to start. Like, obviously, Tiffany Stratton would have been the best option here for this, but I don't have a second prover, which is annoying. I don't have good speed equipment either. Right, we'll take Ober out, because he's going to do nothing. So, this is what I'm thinking. Holloway and Austin, but I don't think Austin will be at the numbers that he could. No, he's not even close. I mean, it depends if I can get Fatu to a different start. Is the other stat speed? Well, it is obviously speed, but is my other Ember equipment speed? If it is, I'll be able to do it. Ah, it's a bill. Which won't be enough anyway. Because it's 3.3. Vulcan could be a shout. Vulcan and Fatu working together with a proc? Plausible? Which is a bit weak though, but... It's a weird one because... Fatu procking would be... I don't mean, it is 250 either way. It's basically the question of, can I get Vulcan and Fatu to work together? Here, practically at the same time. My answer, probably no. Not because I haven't got any faith, or I don't, but... It's more just as like a thought type thing. I mean, Vulcan's not in momentum. She's now. Actually, what am I doing? The star increase doesn't matter. She's going to stay at that much. Callum, welcome in. So Fatu's does need to switch. Fatu needs that prop bonus. Vulcan might though. I mean, oh god. I mean, I could try to get the speed start, but won't be worth it per se. The other situation as well that we do have. Oh, messed up. Right, so 254. Depends what we can get Lita to. Lita's basically our be or go home sort of person here. Okay, so she might be in trouble. Jacob, I think actually will be fine. I mean, I could just try my luck at this. Just try and get a speed start, but even then, we still need it to. I mean, in theory, we may just need both of them to proc. That's 20 and 10 though. Well, that probably ain't happening. Plus a 10. Let's see what happens. Let me see what happens. Yeah. Z3, welcome in. I just realized Jacob screwed. Oh, God. I've just remembered why I didn't want to do that. It's because Jacob is straight up screwed. The only feasible way for Jacob to be fine is if we do get speed. He is screwed otherwise. And it's not like he needs like the biggest difference in the world, but oof. It's because he has no ability. You'll get 200k speed. But if we get speed, which in itself is a big question mark. Whatever we do with these two, they are screwed. The only one who could probably get out of it is Lita, but even then, she's not getting out of it. She's finished. 25k, so she'll go up to thingy. I don't have a ladder, good enough ladder either. The other route we can take is obviously this route, but it's not going to work. They need 3.3 mil. If I had a ladder, Yeah, I did, yes. I did get 70 done. It's just this level now that I'm screwed on. I said I'm screwed on it. Dubs. Yeah, it's just this one. I'm in a very difficult situation because I don't have... If only I could put, like, a better equipment on him. On Fatu. I mean, I could try and go for speed, but... Would it be worth it? Probably not. 120k speed I need. Even that won't be enough. Because it'll take his pock away. It'll be a high difference. $250 a roll though. The only other way I could see it is if I use Vulcan's one on Fatu. I don't think it's going to be plausible. So this is obviously Fatu with Vulcan's equipment. It will need to be speed. Things are, I think I'm going to need speed on both stats, which is 200k plus this plus proc, which actually will be enough. Vulcan will be debatable. Well, Vulcan won't change actually with 20%. She'll just go to 154k a proc. It means he will need his speed equipment. So I say we go for rerolls. Ah, that would help, but I hate rerolls. Alright, please give me a moment, chat. If I had Tiff, this would be so much easier. Generally, if I had Tiff... Well, I do have Tiff, but I've got a singler, which ain't viable. Ugh. The reason I want to be back soon is just so I don't leave my bonk. Like, quest failed. Oh. Yes. Oh, wait, blah. This card. There we go. It needs to be speed. Needs. No ifs, ands, or buts. It has to be speed. Ugh. 120k speed we're looking for. 80k speed. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be full-blown speed. This will need to be full-blown speed, though. I say we keep the 80k roll. I'm gonna try to think what it would get up to. What's the manager? 254. So 254 with him. I mean, we could go into a block and try to get us some support. That is a ladder. Or Heenum. Heenum would be better. Heenum will save me having to reroll. If not a ladder, Tiff. Tiff will replace Lita. Actually, I'm gonna depth boost this corner. Gold belt. Okay, so gold belt is up there, which is sound. Obviously, that is belt. This could be 2 belt spots. It is. Let's go. So it's just these 2 now. Please don't be like an annoying 3. No, 3 will be alright, actually. No. Okay. Decent blocker. Cheap blocker that was. Right, please Tiff. Or Fatu's... Oh my god, Fatu's got another Fatu, haven't I? Okay, no. Support. Nope. Kiana. Got the packs, Kiana. No. We just got scammed. Oh no, saying that was on the gold belt. It's getting scammed. Been scammed. Things though. Do you think it's more worth me trying to do blockers instead of trying to fight with the reroll system? What do you reckon, chat? Do you reckon it's more worth me doing rerolls or blocker? No. No to what? The what, blocker? Belts with re-rolling. They're both terrible. I'm gonna get the super coins up. The only thing is with the re-roll system is I will need speed on 250s. Even then, with this, it wouldn't even be enough. It would actually have to be 120k. That's why I'm contemplating between this and not and Heenum. Try and push for Heenum. If I get Heenum, this will be enough. He's 330. But I probably won't get Heenum. I did some support packs earlier. I did get some Sun, but it was Maurice again for an F1. This is 80k. Neither of them are good places. $8k speed, first try. No. In my dreams. Nope. 40k. Ah. I'm relying on proc more. $157. Let me do some math. Calc. 2,593,079 plus. How much does Heenan give me? Is it on the dot? 254,859 plus his proc. It's going to be close. I think it's over. I need 16. Wait. If anyone could do math, so currently, with this setup, I can get a maximum of 3,005,027. Anyone could do that, but take proc by 46304 and make that 80. And let me know. Doing it with just purely speed will be not enough. They're the same. If it's not 80k, it's nothing. I think it'll be alright, right? Wait. Plus 157. What was the number? 089. Plus bracket. $80,474. Take away 46304. Close. Nah, but it says it should be enough. Apparently it should be enough. Either that. Yeah, 2750. Yeah, I know that, but it's gonna be expensive regardless. I mean, that's a 40k difference plus his proc. The reroll system hates me enough to not give me this. The 120. I mean, I could try it, but it's what, 40k? I mean, it's 40k. The issue is the stat is 3 mil. Even then, I need to hope the females win. Let me check to see if the females win first before I do anything. For, like, start going into Jacob Fatu fiasco again. These two should be fine, but just a bit unsure. I think if either of them procs, it's fine. No, it's not. Yeah. That's my concern. Gonna need the 120. Yeah. Then rip. So the thing is, with the proc, I've got leeway of roughly 2.9. I could get to like 2.9 or something. This is without the 120, this is what happens. Vulcan will need to proc. Double 80k what too? Yeah. That's the thing. Double 80k will work. I know it will. It's just expensive to. I think I'm gonna get the 80k for speed. And that's probably new. I've got to rely on this mess as well. We need the speed. Ouch. Ouch. The reroll system sucks, man. I hate it. This reroll system sucks. It really just sucks so badly. Like, I wish there was, like, a thing to say that it can't do something. Like, let's say, like, if you get, like, trigger. It's obvious I don't want trigger. I mean, saying that I probably would have declined the 80k before, but for power, I'm an old one. Huh? What? It's not like I'm in the good algorithm with Cat Daddy, right? He thinks I'm not. Nope. That it would have been great if I needed you. Oh, okay. It's clearly I didn't want. Thank you. So then it's Vulcan. Now her equipment is also needing the 80k plus any additional. The issue is with this, I'm going to have to rely on his proc anyway. It's now this problem. What's different? 200. Nope. You would have been great before. 37k toughness. Ooh. Right, chat, that could be interesting actually. Let's give that a shot. Let's give that a shot. Because that is interesting. Right, so Vulcan needs to Vulcan here. Lita decides to Lita, but Vulcan. Blah. So yeah, this is bad. I needed if Vulcan. Well, I mean, 10 I haven't got momentum, but got an ad. Cool. You're not missing much. I just need to test Vulcan out. I'm going a super move anyway, which I need to get, but Vulcan's a 3.1. Okay. Oh wait, no, Vulcan will work. She's 410. 210k proc, I'm pretty sure. She'll work. She'll be fine. Super move. Super move, then Fatu, then done. They're fine. TM welcome in. So this is different. Yeah, she's fine. She just needs to proc. Jacob will need to proc. These two, yeah, no, they're fine. I think. Yeah, no, 2 mil for super move. They'll be fine. So if we just run wall, get a super move, go from there. We do have giants as well, but not really interested in doing giants right now. I've got campaign to finish. %. Vulcan on her own is fine. With the proc. She just has to do it. It's so Vulcan and Fatu are the two we're looking for. Similar to how it was like an Oba and Fatu and Liv. This time it's Vulcan and obviously Fatu. Fatu gonna be the pain because of his gnome to not proc rate. Obviously, losing these matches are good. Like I said, as well. If I had Tiff Pro, it's been so much easier. I can't forge Tiff either because I've forged. If I did forge Tiff, then we would still be on 84 to this day. The one thing I wish about campaign is that you could win like one match and never have to do that match again. Or you could do like a new new match on it, but you lose your progress and go from there. I wish you could do that. It'd be so much better, but I understand why they can't. Alright. Right, let's go back into campaign and get rocks. Come on. Come on, Vulcan. Please, Vulcan. Actually, no. Don't need you to Vulcan right now. Oh, okay, just didn't anyway. 20% we're dealing with. 20 and a 10. This stream will not end until it happens. Obviously, Jacob's back in the retirement home. We should have super move now. So if it does happen, then obviously we're golden. Yeah. So ladder. Come on, Vulcan. Yes! Okay. Come. What? Oh, no. We actually need 3 procs. Oh. How is that not enough? How's that not enough? $3 mil. They've actually patched it. Oh, Cat Daddy, why, man? They've patched the bug. With the 2 cards combining together for procs, they've actually patched it. I mean, Lita's not fully done, but I don't think it'll be enough anyway. I mean, it might. You never know. Where's Lita? I don't know how much she's gonna go up to, like, but you never know. Ah. She went up 60k. This would have to switch to 290. It's not like Vulcan's not enough. She is. So 210. 210 won't do nothing. Thought he was gonna proc now, isn't he? No, okay. Thank God. For those who have just joined, we are on the last level of campaign. We are needing 3 procs to happen at once. The highest one is 20%. The other 2 are 10%. So basically, it's probably not gonna happen, chat. More chats, should I say? The only other way I could probably do it is if this changes, but I don't think it will. I mean, I could do the other boots equipment and just try it, but... Nope. Man! Fatu! Why'd you have to proc? Mr. Perfect proc as well, which I kind of find funny. That's the thing with this, with no SS Manager Pro or anything that's Heathen. Well, Heathen. Come on. This is going to be dangerous. In terms of amount of attempts it's going to take. 50, 10, and 40 took me over an hour. Be prepared for a lot of repetition, and seeing the screen stage failed a lot. Be ready. It's happening. For anyone who's wondering which stage this is, obviously it's stage 69. It's on the left of your screen. If you do want to see what stats we have to do, it is in the middle of your left-hand side of the screen. Liter, but obviously no Vulcan. Thought he was going to prot now, weren't he? No, okay, thank God. What are the 10s decide to retire? Obviously the 20% retired. Oh, they're waffling. Do 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 do. I like it. It's like every single time you get 0 stage failed. Just no context, just stage failed. It's because they seem to hotfix the bug with how procs work in tag matches. I think they've generally done it, hotfixed it. So annoying. It was one of the best features that they did, even though it was bugged. Where if one person procced, the other one will proc as well. Not the whole deck, just the other card will proc. Technically go with it. So it's like, let's say 210k, for example, like 210, the other card will also get 210. Whereas now, you need both of them. I understand why they did it, obviously, because it was like exploitive or whatever, but still. Like, that 84 that I just did, I wouldn't have been able to have done it without that live proc. And Nicky proc at the same time, but the bug happened. Jacob, man. Thing is, though, like, Vulcan and Lita are gonna proc, Jacob's not, and it's just gonna go round and round in circles. The only other way I can try to make it a tiny bit easier for myself is if I re-roll speed on Vulcan's speed equipment, but even that I don't think it's gonna work. I think we'll still need a minimum of 1 proc out of Vulcan or Lita for it to work. If any of them. If anyone wants to do the math, tell me. Do either 80k or 120s and then go from there. That's the first bot view I've actually had today. Seemingly, just both of these are doing a frontwards in the retirement home. Just in Black Ops 2. Just in a wheelchair. Doing nothing. I've got nothing against like people who use like mobility and stuff. It is just a reference to basically say they are basically not doing anything. Like they won't, like they're just not, you know. It's just a reference basically. When they're on the couch sitting, for the most part. Well, if you're in a wheelchair, obviously, in your thing sitting. 210. Proc rates is so weird. I just wish, like, you could have bought a match instantly if, like, if you do, like, lose 1-0, you just abort. Just be like, nah, not dealing with that. Because you already know what's going to happen. And you just automatically fail or whatever. I think it'd be so much quicker. You don't get the super move stuff for it, you just lose. I don't even know how many are actually on Roxanne. 43, so this would be 44. Assuming the numbers are right. It'll be 44. Roughly. Maybe a bit. Well, at the minute, if we're assuming it's 44 because of the number stuff. Nope. It didn't patch the bug because it worked for me when I used live. Should have worked then for Vulcan. For Vulcan. Vulcan, it doesn't work. I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain. Unless they just, like, unless Vulcan's bugged, but even that would make sense, because it is still procking. Still procking. Like, I've just had Vulcan, I've had Vulcan proc earlier at 210, they would win if it countered. But it didn't. Liters did not gain 210k. That's why I'm baffled, because I know it has worked before, but I need Liter to show up first if there's any chance of completion. No, neither of them. Oh, we're gonna be a while, boys and girls, and non-binaries and everything like that. Gonna be a while. We will get Roxy today. Probably could go insane about it, but it's happening. But yeah, no, if it worked with Vulcan, I would only have to have Vulcan proc. But it didn't. At this way, I'm not even gonna hope and pray. I'm just gonna Vulcan. Now it worked. Right, everyone, pray. Pray. Oh my god. Oh, caps. It's fine. Oh. Ah! It crossed over as well.